Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of MUD servers and the ingenious Copyover technique. It's a bit of a throwback, but the underlying principles are still incredibly relevant. Let's get started.
I'm stoked. I've always been curious about how these older systems manage to stay online during updates. So this Copyover, it's like a seamless server update, right? No downtime?
Precisely. It's a clever trick using fundamental Unix system calls to essentially replace the running server process without interrupting connections. Think of it as a surgical update.
Surgical sounds about right. So walk me through it. How does this magic happen?
Okay, so it starts with the admin initiating the copyover command. The server then creates a pipe, a communication channel between the old and new server processes. Then it uses fork to create a child process, a clone of itself.
A clone? Like an exact copy of the server's memory and everything?
Exactly. The child process then writes the current game state, all player data, locations, everything, into the pipe. Meanwhile, the parent process, using exec, replaces itself with the newly compiled server binary. Crucially, the file descriptors, including the network connections, remain open.
Whoa, that's elegant. So the new server inherits all the open connections?
Yes. The new server reads the game state from the pipe, essentially picking up where the old one left off. The parent process, now the new server, then cleans up the child process. The whole thing happens so fast, the players barely notice a blip.
But what if something goes wrong? What if the new server crashes during the process?
That's the biggest weakness. If the new server fails to start, you lose all that state. It's a risky operation. Modern approaches use more robust methods, like separate processes for network handling and game logic, communicating via Unix domain sockets, or even using systemd's file descriptor store for better resilience.
So this copyover method is a bit of a legacy technique, but the core idea, using system calls to achieve seamless updates, is still brilliant. It's a testament to the power of Unix primitives.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful example of how simple, well-understood tools can be combined to create something seemingly magical, and it highlights how much of this underlying magic is often hidden by modern abstraction layers. It makes you appreciate the elegance of the lower-level systems.
It's amazing how much you can do with just pipes, fork, and exec. It really shows the power of Unix. I'm definitely going to look into this further. Thanks for explaining it.
My pleasure. And that's all the time we have for today's Tech Bytes and News. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.